All right, yet another live stream here in my room working out. Now I would really like to start doing some more videos outside now that in my country, at least in Italy, we can start training once again outside. But unfortunately, the phone with which I do the recordings and the live sessions has a very bad battery. So after like 10 minutes, if I haven't plugged in into the power, after like 10 minutes, it just shuts down. So I'm gonna probably record in another way some videos. They're not gonna be live, but at least you're gonna be able to enjoy once again doing some pull-ups, outside in the park. So yeah, I hope that you guys are well, are fine. And today is a beautiful day. I've opened the windows, so if you hear some noises, it's from the cars and everything is happening outside. Now I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna just put everything on the computer as well, so I can read your comments, guys, and I can answer to them. And it's just better in this way. So now let's change this. Press save, and yeah, let's actually mute and let's go. All right. So, hello, Random Nub. Hello, welcome to the stream. Today, guys, as I anticipated, I'm gonna do a total body workout. Now, it's not gonna be the usual total body workout because I'm gonna focus primarily, as you're gonna be reading from the title, on burpees and push-ups. Wow. So, I'm gonna do. I've seen this channel that is called Iron Wolf, and I think like he's a soldier or some sort, and he has this very nice training with burpees, mixing burpees and push-ups. And I've tried to, do one of his workouts also here on my channel, and just giving you some feedback about, the exercise and all that stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be a pretty tiring, pretty long routine. The amount of reps is not that high, but because of the fact that you're doing many sets, that is why it becomes so long. So yeah, I'm gonna just put here, actually, I'm gonna put the link of Iron's Wolf channel on the chat. So for those of you guys who wanna check him out, you're gonna be able to see the link. So yeah, is his channel, and so I'm gonna just copy here the link of his channel. All right, that is the link. So that is Iron Wolf channel. Iron Wolf YouTube channel. All right, so if you guys want to check him out, or if you're gonna follow him, he has very interesting routines. And for those of you who want to maybe try something different, maybe more military style, it's the perfect thing for you. So yeah, that's it. And I'm gonna just start here now. Burpees, unfortunately, and what I always thought burpees is when it's the total movement when you start from, all right, big standing, then you just go into like a push-up position, right, like this. Then you do a push-up, then you come up, and then you jump. So the jump at the end, it's a very critical and very important thing in a burpee, because that's the part that is gonna really put more pressure on your legs. It's gonna make you sweat a lot, and it's gonna make the exercise a lot harder. But I've seen that this guy right here, Iron Wolf, he has a more military version of the burpee, where in pretty much you're just, right, again from standing, he just goes down, right, in this position, then he does the push-up, right, and then he comes up again, and he doesn't jump. So from here to here, it's just like a squat. So you just stand up, and that's it. So there isn't the throwing the hair, the arms up, and there isn't the jump. So that part is omitted. Now my personal thoughts is that this version of the burpee, of course, is much easier because you're taking away a lot of work from the legs, and a lot of things that are gonna make you breathing harder. So it's gonna make your lungs, your heart racing more. So you know, doing burpees just like this and then up, it's of course a lot easier than just here from here to a jump, right? But at the same time, I think he does this, so he does this version of the burpee because of the fact that he's doing so many reps, right? So many sets, some big numbers, that if you would do a normal burpee, so just, you know, up and then here jumping, you would be extremely exhausted and you wouldn't be able to keep on going for that long. So that's why I think it's happening. And yeah, so I'm gonna just follow Aaron Wolf original routine. So I'm gonna do burpees in this way, even though I mean, I don't know if to call them burpees because burpee has the explosive part at the end. So yeah, it's just, you know, push up into standing position. So that would be a more technical name, standing into push up into standing once again. So yeah, I'm gonna just do it how he does it. And for those of you guys who wanna train with me or you wanna follow along, just, you know, make sure that you have water and that you warm up properly. So I'm gonna just warm up here doing this. That is the classic jumping jacks, trying to get the blood flowing and start making the body move. And as always, guys, if you have any questions about either the workout or the channel or other things, just let me know in the chat. I have it there on the computer for that reason, even though I may not be able always to look at the comments. So yeah, here we go. So that's a little bit of blood on the legs, on the arms, just moving them around. Then I'm gonna just do a couple of exercises here for the scapula. All right, trying to also warm that area. Elbows always straight, trying to let your body fall and then pushing up. So it's more of an exercise for the scapula, as I said. Then let's do a couple of push-ups also here, trying to just warming up. And actually, because of my elbow, right, if you don't know this, I have had a tendinopathy on the medial head of the tricep in my elbow. So it's a lot better now, but I'm still rehabilitating. So I'm gonna just do this exercise as well, just to be sure of having my elbows well warmed. Okay. Okay, so it's just like doing tricep extensions, but by keeping always the elbows like inside and trying not to flare them out. And yeah, so I'm trying to follow along. Yeah, if you can, just do it with me. It's just better if you train with someone because it's just it's more motivating and yeah. And also for those of you guys who are gonna look at this video, gonna watch this video after this stream is over and you're gonna find it as a normal video, you can do it as well. Alright, so I think that's pretty much it for the warm-up. I'm gonna do two different variations of the routine. I'm gonna do one variation of the routine, all right? It's always gonna involve burpees. So the starting position, it's always standing, right? And the final position as well is always standing in every rep. So you stand, you go down, and this is gonna be the first variation. So I'm gonna go down, right, like this. Then I'm gonna do one push-up, right, up, and I'm gonna bring my left knee forward, all right? And then I'm gonna do another push-up, right knee forward, so the other leg, push-up, and then up. So that's one rep, all right, of this variation. So standing, boom, down, all right, knee, knee, and then up, all right? So that's how it is, the first exercise. My Wi-Fi is slow. Yeah, probably also mine does not work, so sometimes the connection may block a little bit, but yeah, there's nothing I can really do about that. So okay, so that's the first variation, all right? So push up, one leg, push up, other leg, push up, and then going up. And then the second variation that I'm gonna do is gonna be a single burpee, all right? Doing one push-up, then doing two push-ups, then three, then four, and then five. So standing, all right? I'm gonna do push-up, and then up again, all right? So that's one. Then I'm gonna do burpee down 2 times, and then up, so 2 push-ups. Then again, burpee, 1, 2, and 3, and up, then 4, and then 5, right? So that's just, you have the idea. And I'm gonna alternate these 2 variations, one after the other, until I reach the final burpee, 5 push-ups, and up. So I'm gonna repeat all these variations 20 times. So I'm gonna do 20 times the knee, and up, all right? Then I'm gonna do 20 times burpee, 1 push-up, and up. Then 20 times again, push-up, leg, and then up. Then I'm gonna do 20 times 2 push-ups, so burpee, 2 push-ups, and then up. Then I'm gonna keep on going until I reach the final one, that is just going down, doing 5 push-ups, and then up. So it's gonna be a pretty long workout, as I said, and yeah, let's just try to keep a steady pace. The amount of reps, as you can see, is not high, so you will do like 3 reps, or the maximum is like 5 push-ups in a row. It's very low, but because there is like almost no rest, you just have to keep on going. It's pretty demanding on your body for that reason. And yeah, so hi Philip, welcome to the stream. So I hope that you guys could follow the explanation. Anyway, for those of you who are gonna just enter now into the stream, you're gonna just look at how I do the exercise, and that's gonna be it. So so yeah, let's start. I have here stopwatch. Here we go. So just to keep track of the time of how long I'm gonna take, and yeah. So I may sometimes, because of the fact that these motions are from here, jumping and going into a burpee, sometimes can be quite demanding for the low back. So sometimes instead of doing that, so of doing the jump, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna keep one leg up so that I can put myself into the push-up position without hurting my low back. So if you have any pain, any discomfort in your low back position because of this jump right from here to here, just you can do this quite quick variation, right? So yeah, let's just do it. So let's just start, and let's go with 20 of the knee push-ups. So here, down, up, 1, knee, 1, knee, 1, and up. That's 1. Down, knee, up, and up. And that's 2. 1, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, right? Yeah. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Whew. So that is the first set. Oh, and yeah, I'm gonna just take here. Okay. Now I'm gonna start sweating by a ton. I'm gonna just take a little bit of rest now. I've done the exercises quite quickly, so yeah, it's may not be the best. So it just depends on your pace, you know. If you feel like you can go faster, you can rest less, do it. If you need to like rest a little bit more, then do it as well. It's fine. So squatting. So now it's about doing the exercise 1 push-up. So now it's the other variation. So from standing, burpee, just 1 push-up and up. So it's gonna be a little faster. And yeah, so let's go. 1. I'm grabbing this thing so that I don't need to adapt my body to where I position my hands, but I can position them whenever I want. 2. 3. I have room here, so I don't want to be too close to the camera. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, ooh, and 20. So that's the first one. The first set completed. Even if I have my window open, it's so hot here. So now I'm gonna start once again with the variation of before. So down, push up, knee, push up, knee, push up and up. Well, that's it. If I have to say always, I'm always quite tired at my shoulders by holding. So when I hold this position, I always get a little bit tired here because I don't do push-ups on the palms, right, like this, but I do them either here like this or using these things for my wrist. So that's why sometimes I overload maybe too much the shoulders, and yeah, that's why it hurts sometimes, and I feel like these muscles here are firing. So those 35 soon from Elizabeth. I'm always checking out BTD5 every day, just opening the chest, but unfortunately right now, I mean recently there haven't been any updates, so there aren't new maps or new events. So I have already done everything I could about BTD5. I've done, you know, normal mode, mastery mode, impoppable, knobs, the missions. I've done really everything on BTD5. So unless there is an update with a new map or with, you know, other events or new events, I will not upload anything about BTD5 because I've already done so in the past. I already covered everything. So yeah, let's start the second set. So resting just a little bit. Can you make a knob series for the advanced maps? But I did in my channel. There are I have a playlist called Updated Knobs Series, BTD5, and on that playlist you can find all the knobs on impoppable for the advanced maps. So I've already done that. And yeah, let's go. So 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna just do this because I'm drenched in sweat. So 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. Come on. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. Last one. 20. All right. Yeah, I'm sweating way more than I would want to. That's unfortunate. Well, there's nothing I can do about that. Ever since I was a teenager, since I was, I think, like 15 or 16 years old, I started sweating a ton. Like before that, I would, sweat normal, but after I was like 16, every time I would do any exercise, I would sweat so much that it would really be annoying. It's like my body is producing so much heat inside that I need to sweat so much. Yeah, it's just unfortunate. Unfortunate metabolism that changed during my teenage years. All right, let's continue. Now I'm gonna do 2 push-ups. So burpee, 2 push-ups, and up. All right, so let's go. 1. 2. 3. I'm sorry guys if you have written any comments, I can't just read them without my glasses. 4. 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Nice. So that's second set over. It's almost 18 minutes, so that's not bad. Consider also I talked way too much. Comments? No, okay, nice. Alright, so far I think the hardest one is doing the push-up, leg, push-up, leg, push-up and tap, because it's the one where it doesn't seem so, but when you are in this position holding with one leg, you are applying more stress into shoulders, arms, and all the body to keep the balance, and also to keep arms extended and so on. So okay, so I have rested a little bit, so let's just continue here. I'm gonna probably keep on squatting like this, so there is no difference in like slowing down or not. So let's go again with burpee, then push up, leg, and up. And yeah, let's go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ten. 11. 12. 13. 14. 16. 15, sorry. 16. Yeah, I hope that I'm counting correctly. I hope that I'm not skipping through any numbers. 17. 18. 19. Oh man, this sweating is just so annoying. 20. Man. Oh, why do I sweat so much, man? Oh. Okay, so that's exactly half workout, because now I'm gonna do burpee, 3 push-ups and up, and that's gonna be the end of the 3rd set. So I'm definitely going a little slower now. You know, I'm taking more time between reps, but I think it's still fine. I would really like some air now, some wind, you know, but I don't have any. Okay, let's go. Next one, 3 push-ups. Any comments here? No, okay. Okay, let's go. Three. So 1, sorry. 3 push-ups. This is the first rep. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 13, so sorry, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I was almost doing the other variation. I got confused. Okay, last one. Okay, 20. So that's 3 sets of 5 completed. Time 29 minutes. So I took about 10 minutes to do 1 set now. So very likely I'm gonna take 12 minutes to complete the next one and like 15 minutes to complete the last one. So it's 27 more minutes of workout, pretty much, not considering the resting time. And yeah, it's very annoying here not having some air, wind, anything, to just feel, you know, a little less bad. But it is what it is. So I'm gonna try maybe another time to, like, if I can place the phone still with the plug in, like outside, and maybe I can show you, I don't know, maybe pull-ups or some exercises but outside, so that I have some air. Here I'm always dying. It's so hot here. It's very annoying. Okay. Alright, so let's start the 4th set. It's about 30 minutes. So let's go. 1, 2, I thought they were calling me. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My left knee is hurting a little bit. I don't really know why, but 8, right? 7, 8. 9. I hope that I'm counting correctly and I didn't skip one. 10. Okay. Oh. 11. 12. Yeah, I feel like my shoulders a lot. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. Oh. Now really, the things that are annoying me right now are the shoulders. I feel a little bit the triceps and the chest, but not so much. Especially shoulders and the right knee. I don't know, maybe I'm doing the burpees, super correctly, or I don't know. Yeah, the left knee, it's a little painful. Oops. Yeah, not there. Okay. So, yeah, that's the only thing. And the sweating. Those are the things that really annoy me right now. Chest and triceps, as I said, I feel them not so much. A little bit more triceps than the chest, and then yeah, shoulders, very annoying, and right knee and the sweating. So yeah, those are the things that right now are really pissing me off. But yeah, let's just keep on going. So let's do now burpee, 4 push-ups and up. So now with 4 push-ups, it's gonna be a little harder, I think, especially on the triceps. But yeah, let's try. Anyway, okay. Yeah, look at the squat here. Like, look here. Like, what? Anyway, let's go. One. Two. Three. Four. Five. Six. Seven. 8. 9. Yeah, now I start feeling tricep and chest a little bit. 10. Okay, so halfway through. Wow. Sweating. All right. Eleven. 12. 13. 13. 14. Come on. Come on. The shoulders. Oh, 15. 16. 17. Oh. 18. 19. Come on, last one. Oh. My shoulders. Right now are the thing that really is annoying me. 20. All right. So it's 43 minutes. You know what? The pain in my shoulder is not really one that I like, because it's like I'm trying to compensate a little bit by doing push-ups with my shoulder like this. See? Instead of keeping my shoulder down and back, it's like I'm doing this. So yeah, it's already quite annoying here, especially in the right one. The left one I'm alright, but in the right one, so I don't want to really force you know, too much, because I don't want to hurt myself and don't want to injure. And when my body's telling me, you know, slow down, this is hurting, don't go further, I prefer listening to it and not to try to push anyway. The shoulders started hurting a little bit when I was doing the final reps of the third set. Now this is the fourth one, so despite the little pain, and I kept on going, but I think here I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna try to do the last set with a shoulder already, you know, with discomfort, and yeah, I don't want to injure myself, so I'm gonna just stop the video right now. So yeah, I missed the very last set, unfortunately, but I don't know, I have my shoulder that is not really is asking for a little rest, so I think I'm gonna do some stretching right now, and yeah, I'm gonna just stop the live stream. Now guys, I'm gonna actually show you what do I do when I have like this kind of pain. But it's not like a pain, I think it's like an over fatigue, you know, overtrain. When you try to, you know, help your muscles to push up, a lot of times you're gonna do this. So look at me at the side, instead of pushing like this, all right, you're gonna start pushing like this. See the difference? And especially when you're using these things, so you are already in an elevated position with your hands compared to your feet, it's more easy to use the shoulders to try to help you go up. And yeah, it's just you know, the bone, the humerus head is pushing up, and it's inflamming the capsule as you are moving the bone up and down. So the usual stretch that I do is this one right here, so I'm gonna just show it to you. like place your hands like this, right behind your neck, and then try to push with your elbows as far back as you can, without though doing this. So, or you don't want to squeeze your shoulder blades together, right? You want to just let your elbows push back as much as you can, without letting your shoulder blades come together. So you don't want to do this. You want to do this, right? And you're gonna do it now on the floor. It's a lot easier to do it on the floor, right? So like this is the same exercise, but it's on the floor. So you're like this, and you're trying to really reach the floor with your elbows. And you can see that here I can, with my left elbow, I can reach quite easily, but with my right one, this one is hurting, I can't. And that is because I have especially the minor pec very contract right now. It's hurting, and that's why I can't. So I need to stretch it out. And yeah, that's the reason of this exercise, trying to stretch it out like this first, and let go. Okay, again. And let go. Again, trying to hold about 10 seconds. And let go. Another time. Go. And let go. Okay. So that's already a very nice stretch, initial stretch for the minor pec especially. That tends to become very tight whenever you're doing dips or push-ups, any pushing movement. So you always need to stretch it out. Then another common stretch that you can do is, for the pec and also for the minor pec, like this. So you are like onto something. Put it here. Okay. Can I see? Okay. Oh, I have some comments. Sorry guys, I didn't read it. You're very strong. You're sweating very much. Are you watching MMA? No. No, I don't watch MMA. It's like martial arts, right? It's when they fight with both upper body and lower body. And UFC, what would that be? UFC. I don't know what that means. It's like boxing, or it's the same as MMA. Yeah, but I don't really like the sports when you hit someone, when you're hurting another person, even if it's just for a sport. UFC is an MMA company. Oh, okay, so it's like the same. Yeah, I don't really like those kind of sports like boxing, MMA, or even like karate, stuff like that. Because you're hurting other people, I don't really like that. Even if it's for a sporting reason. But now, as I was saying here, the stretch for the pec, major pec, and then the minor pec, it's you have pretty much a wall, all right, something where you can lean yourself onto, and you want to really press with this part. So with the humerus head, you want to really press and hold with the wall. You want to hold that, right? So, for example, in my case, it's going to be something like this. Right? I know it's pretty far away, but I hope you can see. And then from here, because I have my humeral head that is fixed, so because I have the wall, the humeral head can't move forward, right? So I can just lean forward, and in this way, and by leaning forward and then trying to rotate in the opposite direction, I can stretch all the back here, right? So it's like you do the stretch like this one, right? But instead of having the wall into your hand, that is not so good for the shoulders, you just place your shoulder here, right? And from here, you're just trying to stretch this area, right? So the important thing is stretching here. And that's what exactly you're doing when you're doing the stretch of the pec like this, right? So it's pretty much the same. Placing, then trying to lean forward and rotating. And when you feel the stretch, then hold in that position. Hold, hold, hold. Try to feel the stretch, the muscle stretching out. and hold for about like 30 seconds, really trying to let the muscle stretch, and if it's contracted, you're gonna feel it, that it's loosening up. And all right, so that's one side. I'm gonna do now the other side. So hopefully you can see it from behind, what it looks like. Right, so placing my shoulder here, as you can see, and especially this one hurts a little bit. So like this, all right, and forward and rotating. Okay, nice. So that's for the major pack. Now for the minor pack, you can do the same, but instead of having your arm like at level, right? So imagine here there is a wall, right? And I want to stretch the minor pack here. If you want to really stretch it out, because the minor pack is going to be more in this direction, right? You need to place your hand not at level with your shoulder, but your elbow higher. And then do the same. So lean forward and stretch. You're going to stretch the lower pack and the minor pack in this way. So you just do the same movement, but with your elbow higher than your shoulder. And you can also do this one that I really like to do. And it's a little safer for the shoulder, because you're going to place your shoulder in an externally rotated position. So place your hand right like this, see, on the wall. But instead of having the thumb facing forward, you want the thumb facing backwards. Right? So instead of having the thumb like this, you want to have the thumb like this. So in this way, you are externally rotating up here. So it's not just supination. If you do this, this is already external rotation. So here, right, you place your hand pretty high on the wall, like this, and then you try really to lean forward and also to rotate. You should also feel the stretch here on the minor pack. Now the only bad thing about doing this stretch like this is that you have the elbow joint in between, that you don't want to really stretch or do anything. So this may cause a little bit of discomfort in your elbow, and if it does, you just need to place your hand a little further into the wall, so that you have your elbow touching, or your forearm touching into the wall. So you're having that way less stress onto the elbow joint, and you can still keep the very nice stretch on the pack and on the minor pack if you do the exercise like this. And then hold again for 30 seconds. Nice. I really like this one, even more than the other one, because it's I don't know, I just feel it more. So externally rotated position of the shoulder, forearm into the wall, and nice stretch. So this is what this looks like from the back, right? So actually, I need to move this. Okay. So like this, all right, and stretch. This feels so good. And the external rotated position of the shoulder is gonna place your shoulder joint in a much safer position, because you're not stretching out with the humerus head going forward like this, but you're actually pulling it backwards, because you're doing it with the external rotated position. So martial arts is very good for making friends. I'm doing boxing. Yeah, every sport, I think it's good to make friends, especially the ones that require teamwork. like basket or I don't know, volleyball, football. It's good to have friends that share the same passion for the sport like you. So yeah, you can have very nice friendships. But also like in even going into the gym, if you find a gym partner where you can meet, you can talk about different things, you can lift weights or go to the gym together, you can train together. And it's always a good opportunity to have friends, and it's always nice having people that like the same things you like to do, so you can share the same passion, and yeah, it's always better. So yeah, that's also the stretch, guys. Now I didn't do any stretch for the tricep, but the tricep stretch is pretty normal. Probably you know it. You just place your hand like this, and you try to pull your elbow towards the other side. So like this, and then you pull. So you don't pull downwards, right? The elbow. It's not that you're pulling it downward. You're pulling it towards the other side, and then you just hold again the position for about 30 seconds, and that's the triceps stretch, especially the long head. And yeah, then you repeat for the other shoulder. So yeah, especially the right side, always I have it a little bit more contract than my left side. Probably because of, once again, like I have the minor pec here, that it's always a little bit more contracted than the left one. Probably because also I have the rotator cuff muscles in my right side a little stronger than my right side in my left. So yeah, that's why sometimes I feel like a little bit more discomfort in the right side than in the left side. And but I don't have any like real differences in terms of strength or in terms of form. Like when I do push-ups, I do it symmetrically, so I'm not like I don't do it in another way, or like I push with more with one side than the other one. But unfortunately, I'm going to do now this one also this one is also for the triceps, and for the, especially if you bend your elbow like this, and also for the rear delt, and also a little bit for the deltoid. And it's just that happens, each one of us is not completely symmetrical. We have a muscle in one side that is slightly longer, or a bone that's slightly longer than in the other side. So we are all asymmetrical. But yeah, that's that's human. So that's the normal thing, and that's why it may happen that sometimes, even if you work out with both of your parts at the same time and in the same intensity, you may feel a little bit more one side than the other one. And also because all of us are either right-handed or left-handed. So if you're left-handed, you tend to use a lot more your left side for any activity in your daily life. So you tend to have that part a little stronger than the other part. And at the opposite if you're right-handed. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys, for this workout. I also showed you at the end some stretching for the pec, minor pec, and also for the shoulders and triceps. So yeah, I hope that you guys are gonna try this workout at home. I'm sorry I couldn't finish the very last set, but as I said, I was feeling a little bit of discomfort and pain in my shoulders, so I didn't want to push too much. I can't go to the gym though, because in Norway you have to be 15 years old. So I'm trying to work out at home. Oh yeah, it's if you're not like 16 years old, I wouldn't recommend you to go to the gym to lift like weights, because many times it's it's not like scientific completely, so 100%, but it's known that sometimes lifting heavy weights when you're still growing up can affect your growing. So you need to wait a little bit more, like until you're 16, 17 years old, to try to lift up weights, so it doesn't really affect your overall growing. So it's better if you just work out with your body weight until you are at that age. And yeah, so thank you to everyone that has followed the stream or that will watch this video. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. And see ya. Have a nice day and God bless you. See ya.